off, please, once you hit record.
Alright, do you guys need a recap of what happened, or?
I think the audience might like one.
Even though they could just watch the previous episode?
I know.
I am so keeping that in. Alright, so all of you spent a day on the ship, the Skyward Path, amongst the crew, and after um rigorous night with fish monsters, mermaids, and a giant leviathan, you all came together to plan how you're gonna deal once you get onto shore. And came up with a plan to wait till night to cast invisibility, to just walk off. Unfortunately, with some dusty sneezes and creaking cracks, one of the guards managed to locate you. That guard ended up being one of Ivilios's retainers, Terra, and with him was Azrael, the guy that some of you have met at the ball. So as they push you onto the deck of the ship and you see the land that you harbored into, they begin to question you.
I thought, if I remember correctly, we kind of talked things out on the ship.
Ish. It is very hard to talk when someone had a blade on one of the guards' throats.
Fair enough.
So you're all brought to the deck of the ship. Terra and Azrael are blocking the way of the gangplank as you tell them the briefest of explanations of why you're here without revealing too much information. So, if I'm getting this straight, you all came here to find something that belonged in an ancient times.
Pretty much. Sorry we can't give much more detail. It's...
And the reason why you can't give that much detail is because it's official business from boss.
Yes.
That, and the less you know, the safer off you are. And that's putting it mildly.
The fewer people that know about it, less attention it draws.
You say that, and yet it warrants more attention because you're not telling us everything.
Quite the conundrum, yes.
Yes. Especially with the recent conflict between Sullius and Buzz, we shouldn't really allow anyone from either of those places to come here.
Unfortunately, there was circumstances that it had to be on a off the record, so that's kind of how we ended up on this ship.
You see, Azrael nods. I was there with these people with us. They are very good people. And they do not want to bring any conflict here, as they would like to avoid it as much as possible, if I'm correct.
Yeah. Sorry about what our friend Saber here did. Not prepared for either of you showing up.
No one prepares for the guards. But still, no hiding. You might want to try to find yourself in a less dusty place.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Noel kind of rubs the underneath his nose.
How long are you hoping to be here for?
Just long enough for us to get back on the ship and head back to the mainland.
Arvin actually just lightly bops Null on the head. Yes, unless something causes us to get deviated and forced to help large groups of people like we're known to be helping. Just like back with Iron Maw, when we had to help them with their plant problem.
Well, let's just say we've...
You see Asriel's eyes light up going, wait, what? What happened to Iron Ball?
Do you want the short story or the long story?
Cliff Notes.
Insane Druid caused the Shambling Mound looking for something in Iron Maw, killed the Shambling Mound, and dealt with the issue.
Don't forget the mushroom people.
That too.
Yeah. And let's just say there were other things that were slowing us down, but I think nowadays things are a little more easier. Keep it that way.
I'm just glad the people are safe.
Mm-hmm.
He looks to Tara, who is in deep thought, and he looks to you guys and said, you are really, really lucky that Aphelios can vouch for you. Otherwise, I would have put you in ours and have you on the next ship back to Atida.
Omi's gonna, again, I apologize, but Omi's just gonna point to Holnir. I'd like to see her try with this guy, especially with how crazy he can be. No offense, Holnir.
He's just rummaging through his bag at this moment in time.
Trying to see if you left anything on the ship?
I'm just checking on my pets.
What?
Pet?
He pulls out the squirrel from last session. Sir Stabbington!
That's one. I remember hearing a chicken being pulled out of your bag before.
Oh
Yeah,
yes, Cardinal. He pulls out that chicken.
Okay.
You're probably wondering why the squirrel is named Sir Stabbington.
And with that, Tara pretty much grabs your bag and opens it.
Oh no!
What is in there?
All he sees are a bunch of eyes looking back at him. Various little animals.
He's actually gonna turn the bag upside down and shake it out.
Oh no!
Oh no!
All right. All right. Let me pull up my sheet.
Oh no!
Oh dear God!
What have you done?
Tara, what have you done?
A gem of brightness. A dwarven ceremonial grudge axe falls out. A couple of boots. A pair of boots. Barber tools. A barrel.
What?
A bedroll with a blanket. Brewer supplies. Books. A rolled up tent. A few casks of alcohol. A dagger. Some clothes. And a whole bunch of other things, including fangs, bones, pieces of wood, and yeah, just a bunch of things. And on top of the massive pile lies a honey badger.
Armin just looks at Holmir, just disbelief across his face.
How do you think Tara's face is in all this? And he's going, I assume you have a permit to the honey badger?
Actually, I don't know when I got that bullet. Where I got him.
If I had to guess, he probably wandered into your bag.
Probably smelled the jerky.
Yeah,
And out of I'm gonna make a trip now, and then suddenly a piece of jerky falls out of the bag.
Yep, and as like these animals scatter, you see like the crew that are still on the ship trying to wrangle all these guys.
The honey badger is still on the pile. Honey badger don't care.
Ugh. As I told you, I didn't think you'd be able to contain his level of insanity.
I've spent 10 years traveling the realm. I forget what's in there.
Ugh.
Now, if you'll excuse me, he takes back his bag. I'm gonna clean up.
Ogman assists Holnir in putting stuff back in his bag, just to get it done a little bit faster.
Please do. And if
Hey.
it's like any animal
I was
back in the
wondering
bag,
why.
it's animal handling.
Oh, you're probably wondering why Sir Stabbington the Squirrel is named Sir Stabbington the Squirrel.
Because he's the one that uses the dagger.
No, well, yes. He likes that knife.
So, Holnir, we gotta make animal handling checks after the group gets them. After the pirates get them handled, so we gotta get them back into the bag by animal handling.
Yep, and Tara looks at the rest of you going, none of you have any animals stashed in your bags either.
Nope.
As a joke, Tara sees Ogren open up his bag, just stick his head partially in it, his head comes out and he just shakes his head no, before closing his bag.
Still, I would like to see, open bags.
Elise looks at him and says, well, it's actually not in a bag, and it's technically not an animal, but I do have a companion.
And Malfoy will say, technically not an animal, and technically not in a bag myself, but a steel defender on my shoulder.
And as for Null, he points out Adventure. He's a construct just as much as Suri is.
Continuing on though, so I'm guessing we have to do a bag inspection before we get off.
Yeah.
Ogren will reopen his bag, go in, and pretty much pull out anything and everything in it except for the stuff from the Black Claw, except for stuff that would be like, this is obviously a member of the Black Claw, aka like the little swash thing, which again, as when we first got it, is in a little hidden pocket, so.
Yeah.
So, he just pulls all that out, and opens his bag for there to be shown nothing is left in it.
He will empty his backpack. It has lots of books. Some writing utensils. Empty vials that would hold ink. Much else.
And Null just shows the contents of his bag, just utensils, his arcane focus crystal, the mess kit. Most of the stuff he just been holding on to.
Katana opens up her bag. There's a few things in there. Mostly a couple potions, books, a couple diamonds, and few trinkets and dingle hoppers in there. Just waiting for one more
Or-
to load.
For Nephrite, she'll open up her bag of holding, and primarily it's just a void. It's a void, but when the guards actually stick their hands in there, they'll see utensils for tinkerings, like a crowbar, the hammer, rope, a tinker box, clothes, and all of her weapons.
Hey guys,
Oh, and pretty
what did
much
I miss?
all of her tools.
Currently doing a bag check, so you gotta have your bag checked.
Why?
Because of the
Shenanigans.
guards.
Also, the shenanigan of one of the guards dumping Holnir's bag.
Yep, and Tara goes through to Saber, though he doesn't really have a bag as big as you all are carrying, and mostly what's inside it are like a couple of potions, gold, and okay. Do you guys remember that scene in The Hobbit where that one dwarf who had like weapons hidden in his belt, beard, and all that? He ends up fighting that on Saber.
Oh.
I remember that scene.
Feely.
Yeah.
Go on, gotta open your bag, let him check.
Let him get in first.
Showing him in, so. It's showing him in on roll 20, so. Yeah. Oh no, he's deafened, so never mind.
Why would he be deafened?
Logic! Probably because reality or something called him away, we don't know, so.
Yeah, real life stuff.
Yeah.
I'll quickly
We'll
do his back check.
Yep. As the DM, you'll do that.
Yes, I will do that. And of course, got a number of books, the Snuggle Beast in there. So Tara kind of questioned him having a dagger and a rapier for a child, but he just brushes you off, saying that this is your party and you can invite whoever you want to.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I do apologize for this guy's stuff. He does look up and he says, so, in Avilios' ladder, there is supposed to be a dragonborn with you.
Ogben looks to Nephrite, giving the look of, do you want me to say it or do you?
There was a dragonborn with us. They went their own way. We do not discuss it any further. May we please move on?
Indeed. Alright. If you are here just for looking for something, we can do accommodations. And It gives you guys a rough map of the area. And
I'm guessing that'll be added to papers of importance.
yep, just give me a minute.
Okay. I'm just reading the side chat. That's funny.
But
I don't thee, Sir Blighty.
If it's
I mean, if you think about it, Holnir himself is a honey badger.
Could you send me a copy of the map via Discord because I cannot log into Roll20 via my phone.
yeah, just give me one moment. The second computer is acting up again.
I was gonna say, like, after it pops up, I'll save it and send it to you, Cat, if that's okay. Not cat sound.
Thank you. I do not understand why a lot of people get my voice mixed up with Cat as well as Sophia's because of your buddy.
I am so sorry, guys.
It's okay.
Yeah, no problems. Let me put it this way. Would it really be a session of ours if there weren't some technical difficulties? No, no.
Copy image. I think this will work.
Yeah. It is the roughest of maps up there.
Give me a second, I'm sending it to sound, so...
Already did.
Oh, you already did that? Sorry.
Yeah.
All's good.
Oh yeah, because I just saved
Okay.
the entry of it, so...
Yeah. Terra explains that the large area to the north is where the fortress is.
The one on the left or right?
The whole north area. There are fields and areas up there that are more of the training grounds for different things.
Well, just correct me if I'm wrong, though, please. Please. So anything from the end of the forest south is good for us to go to?
Yes. Yeah. Anywhere north is Galatia, and that is forbidden for commoners.
Understandable.
And it is heavily guarded, so please do not make the mistake of going there.
Alright.
As well as I assume that you will be on the ship going back.
We will try our best to arrive and, be on board by the time it departs.
Very well. If you need anything, just look for us for assistance.
Mm-hmm.
And you see the two of them get off, and you hear the captain having a huge sigh of relief. I almost thought we would be almost abandoned from coming to the sea again after all this. You lot do what you need to do. We got a few days here, and if not, well then we'll pick you up in a week.
Mm-hmm.
And she walks off, and and pretty much everyone on the ship, it goes off.
Mm-hmm. So, I'm just gonna head to the end of the edge of it, not being on it, but off of it. Saying to the group, all ashore, going ashore.
Yeah. Got a lot of planning to do, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Well, I think first things first, we need to find a place where we can rest a bit and plan.
She's gonna go over to the side, yelling off the edge to Azrael and Tara. Excuse me, do you need to know where the local inn is? We need someplace to plan out.
Yes, it's in a town just down Western Avenue. Take a right on Lewis Street, and then right again on Albuquerque Highway.
Thank you. And he's gonna look to Cortana. We have our location.
Okay. So everyone's getting off the boat?
Yep.
Yep. And I'm just gonna be pretty much the last one off, so that's why I'm towards the back of the dock.
Yep, and don't worry, Soundwave, I got your character.
Thank you.
Let me guess. Stan, you're having trouble with the roll 20?
No, remember, she's at the hair appointment.
It's okay. It's not anyone else's fault because he didn't read schedules. I've mentioned this multiple times in schedules.
Mm-hmm. So,
Sorry.
no problem,
Nope.
no problem.
Not your fault.
Shoot, I clicked on it, but it didn't bring everyone else here, sorry.
That's okay. So, we have directions to the end, which is which location since we have directions?
It'll be right around here.
Looking for the pen. Thank you, I saw it now. So, do you guys want to head to the end first, or what?
Yeah, let's There's a situated then plan.
Since no one's leading the way, Ogden will just lead the way then.
This makes it a lot easier for me.
Hopefully you get over the cough, so...
Dragon, you okay?
Trying to figure out how to turn the music down a little bit. It's hard to hear people talking.
Oh, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, that is... Yeah, audio and video. In the settings, you then can then just control the master volume music.
No, the music is on roll 20.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. You can go into the Roll20 settings.
I have everything set to no input or output. I can still hear the music.
There's master music volume level. You want to look for that, and then turn that down.
Master music volume. Okay, that's better.
There you go.
Are you still doing okay, Dragon? Because you have not moved your character yet. deck save.
One moment.
Uh-oh.
Second one. Saves, normal. Nope.
Yeah, as you're walking and leading to the group, you accidentally bump into an old lady and knock her down.
I'm so sorry. And I was going to immediately try to help her up.
What a fine gentleman.
Out of character.
Yep, alarm bells ringing.
No, I recognize this character.
Same.
Character. So, does any of the party speak up about this?
Yeah, yeah. No, I'll step forward. Ma'am, are you okay?
I'm fine. Just a little weak at the knees.
And I'm sorry for bumping into you. It's my fault.
Probably too busy to see where you were going. No harm done. And she pats you on the arm, Augment.
Thank you.
And she looks up and, well, isn't this a coincidence? The saviors of Nagilia. You've done the town such a service.
How did you even get on the island in the first place?
You see her raise an eyebrow, go as if she's saying, "You are really asking me that?"
Out of character, I don't know how to respond to that.
Let me give you all an out-of-character quick reminder with one simple word. And Kat, will you allow me to give everyone that reminder, or are you gonna give me a no-go for that? I'll ask you that first.
I would say go for that.
Hag.
Mm-hmm.
The hag that you all met with during that part of the campaign. This is
Yep.
her. I'm thinking so. Continuing on. So.
And I see some of you have grown past the shackles of your hearts. Quite liberating to see.
Excuse me, but how do you know them?
We've seen each other in passing in Agilia. Nice people they are. You are in good company, young man.
Thank you, I think so as well, that they're good people as well from the actors I've seen of them. I'm not speaking to give Null and Quen the floor. If they have anything they want to say.
Null's a little hesitant because he's unsure about bringing up anything they found out as of, their most recent visits to Iron Maw and Mirrorwood. Don't want to we're a little pressed for. That's not our immediate concern right now. If we have to deal with it, we'll work on it. Not right now. Because both in and out of character, well, out of character, I'm not sure if now's the time to address it.
Okay. Out of character.
By the way, my cousins wanted me to tell you. Thank you for dealing with those mermaids and that giant beast.
Cousins?
Wait.
You make it sound strange that one would have cousins or siblings or anything like that in the world.
Um,
Oh, that explains it.
Pardon. It's just, well, maybe I'm just not familiar with relations among your kind, that's all. My apologies.
Everyone has families somewhere. Everyone is born in the world, and so they have family, even amongst orcs, goblins, bugbears, or any kind of creature that walks on this planet, this land.
However, not all family members get along all the time.
Indeed. But it's those strong connections that make us strong. Just like with you and your precious little girl, right, young man?
And you are aware of her how?
By looking into your heart, it is full of light. Yet there are still some chains, but those can be easily broken in time.
Perhaps.
So are you here on vacation or business?
The second.
Yeah, pardon us for not being too forward about it. It's kind of private.
Don't
And-
worry, young man. And you see her shaking her staff a little bit. There is few little people can hide from me. But if you do...
Cat, I know you might hate me for this. Cat, I know you might hate me for this. Does
Yes?
Augment see any type of magic when she waves her staff?
Pardon?
Did Augment see any type of magic being cast when she waved her staff?
Arcana. Check.
Second, wait, I'm on normal.
Can I give it a shot too?
I got that. Give me a minute.
Oh, God.
12. And, sorry, Dragon, but I only asked Augment because he asked.
Fair enough. So, do I notice any magic being cast?
On her staff, you can't really tell many magics, cast. You just see her staff, you see, like, roll of beads, happening, a couple bags hanging down, a couple plants.
I was going to use counter spell, that's why I was asking.
Unfortunately, with that 12, you're unable to tell.
Yeah, I know. So.
But if you wish to be closed off, I understand. Important matters are needed to be locked tight. Just be careful, darlings. You never know what's around the corner. And you see her walk off.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ogman is going to look to the two logical members that are currently on right now, Null and Elige. I have no idea what just happened because someone explained.
I would say heck, we encountered near Nigeria. She was helping us deal with the matters there, and some of us unknowingly had left a lock of our hair with her, and that is apparently also Ophelia's mother.
So, like what Days were theorized, that's how she controlled you when some of you went to attack her.
Yeah.
Ogman immediately checks on his arm to make sure she didn't take any stray hairs from him.
Perception?
Advantage, because my own body.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be investigation? Considering you are searching yourself?
You know what? I'll allow that.
Okay, investigation advantage.
Oh,
Okay.
I got it.
Yep, she did not take any hairs from you.
Ogman just let out a sigh of relief. Oh. Since she
She,
controls you that lock of hair, I was now concerned she could have just taken some of mine. Ooh.
she has a reputation for being helpful at a price.
Yes.
But, all that whole matter with Ophelia, we might have to deal with her if we ever run into Ophelia again, and I didn't want to bring anything up yet. So that whole thing with family, I did bring it up passively, though not blatant. I'm sorry about that.
No, that was smart on you, but let's continue to the end.
Yeah. The sooner we get in there, the less I think about this too much.
He gently nudges Null for his pun before walking away to the end.
Okay, then.
Oh, Jovial's gonna be RB, so...
Yep. You guys go and enter the inn. What you see is very empty.
You
Okay,
Dragon?
one ow.
2, you okay, Dragon? Oh no, he just said BRB. Okay. So that was probably him just taking off his headphones. So... Nephite, do you mind if I borrow the... as you call it, bank for a moment? To pay for the rooms?
Well, actually, I did rack up a little bit while she, myself, and Saber were gambling. So, 50 out of the bank is out with me, so we can split it.
Oh, customers? Customers? You have customers? Oh, look, hello. Welcome to the Seaside Exchange. Are you here for a couple of days?
What is that? Unaccounted,
who
what is
saw this
that?
That's
Okay.
dragon.
It-
That's
It's
dragon.
Dragon. That's Dragon. I actually remember he had one of his neighbors had a small dog in the neighborhood.
Oh. Uh,
But actually, to save time on anybody taking screenshots, with anybody with a decent RAM, be able to to share their screen with me so I can see what's going on.
give me a second. I'm doing that right now.
Asante.
It's just gonna take a little bit of time to load up, so it may not be the best thing, but again, I was looking at Discord anyways, so.
Okay, we'll just wait for all that.
So
I am
tell me if you
returned.
can see.
See.
So, I'll just zoom out more so that you can see a lot better.
Thank you.
So,
And
okay,
Cat
well,
has control of Nephrite and Zuri, so I'm fine with that.
Yep, I got you covered.
so now let's go pay for the rooms, because let's just see if they have, because there's how many of us? Who's gonna do a quick head count? 1, 2, 3, 7 of us? Quick head- Wait, no, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 8. Yeah, 8, sorry.
8 plus the
There
group.
is 8 of us, so that means we're gonna need room for. Sorry, sir, but is it possible to get 8 a room? Well, what rooms do you have available?
Oh, we have like the log room, which has about 12 beds. We got nice family rooms. We got some single rooms, double rooms, whatever you prefer. It's you pay for each bed.
Log room would actually be better, so that way all of us can be together.
I was about to
Yeah.
ask if you guys were okay with that, so.
Yep.
Log room for 8, please.
That'll be 150 gold.
The first thing I was gonna do is look to Nephrite.
It's gonna come out of the party's bank, and also sorry for any background you guys may be hearing. I am still at my hairdresser's house, and there is a child watching something on their iPad, and we're also watching the 2013 Carrie movie.
No problem.
You know, unaccounted, sometimes I wish we had a body with us.
Oh well.
Yes. Turning on.
Wait, I'm mistaken. That is actually 200 gold.
Mm.
Okay.
It's
Give me a
Okay.
second. Give me a second. Let me
That's
put it this way.
25. That's 25 gold per person.
Let me put it this way. I'm just trying to see if he's trying to lie to us right now about that. Insight.
Inside.
Is he? It's a 15, so is he BSing us?
You do get the sense that he is BSing you.
All he just raises his eyebrows and says, "Got it, I know you're joking." Well, lying to us right now.
Yeah, you're right. It's originally 300 gold, but I'm giving you a discount because of a big party. And all of a sudden, you see this woman going back and smacking him about at the back of the head. John, honestly, you keep doing that, and we're gonna end up losing customers rather than getting them. Why don't you go back to the bar and drink? But rent, the bills, we got enough to take care of that for now. Go back to the bar, dear. Yes, ma'am.
And Ollie looks to the person labeled ma'am, and he actually says, "Thank you for being the voice of reason amongst the two of you."
I'm so sorry about that. The regular price is 5 gold per bed. And I'm sorry for the distress. We're normally an inn for families of the soldiers that go to Fiesta, but since the ships carrying soldiers are no longer coming. Business has been really, really dry, so he tried the milky for all you guys had, and I am so sorry for the inconvenience.
It's not a problem, but I'm guessing. And correct me if I'm wrong. Did you get any news of from the mainland or no?
Only what's traveled back to us, yes. We know about the war between Bas and Celius and Atito's firm grip of not sending any more soldiers to them, which is a good thing, but unfortunately it's bad for business.
But then again, all wars are bad for businesses.
Not all.
Yeah.
But again, how much for the log room for the group of 8 of us?
Well, per bed it would be 5 gold, but for the log room, if it's just for all of you, it would be about 8 gold.
You know what?
No,
we'll cover for it.
You know?
Yep, the 8 per person.
Yes.
Okay, so 64. So hold on, let me get that.
No, I can pay for my own if you wish.
Nope, just putting that money I earned into good use.
Thank you, and again, I am so sorry for the inconvenience. To make up for it, dinner is on the house tonight.
Alright, thank you.
Mighty kind.
And Alvin will.
ma'am.
Yeah, and as a polite gesture, Alvin's gonna shake her hand politely as thanks.
If you need anything else, let us know, alright? Please, enjoy your stay.
Alright,
Thank you, ma'am. Well, that was unexpected.
Now then, we still have a few things to do, so first stop is gonna, and I think I know a few of you are gonna like this, we gotta head to the library. Sound like a good idea?
Yeah, as I think we already know what subject we're going to look up on.
Does this island even have a library?
Good point. No, let's head to the bartender and ask them if they have a local library.
Yep.
If any of you have stuff to drop off in the room, then go drop off in the room. So. And Ogden will calmly go towards the bar.
Yep. And I will as well.
So, again, as character...
We'll have Saber join you guys.
Okay. So, does the back group do anything?
Cortana is gonna just quickly check out the room.
Excuse me, Barkeep.
Yes. What can I do?
Do you know where the local library is around here?
Oh, I am so sorry, lad. The librarian left quite a while ago.
And the character called it.
Do you know where we could get any information at all, or no, just
What kind of information you looking for?
historical information?
Historical information. What kind is that? Like how old the island is, or where the best spots to fish?
Religious historical information. Let's just say some of us have papers writing on it. So,
Pardon?
sorry that didn't come up. Some of us are writing historical papers on it, but he's not stating who. He's using the same excuse I used in Atina. Historical paper.
Historical papers? Well, why the bloody hell are you on this island then? This island is mostly used to toughen up soldiers, not for historical writings.
Well, some of the information we worked together to find Atina said there was some kind of religious location here, so...
Well, I know most of the north has been combed out by the soldiers. Otherwise, there have been a few rumors of a few ruins in the forest area.
Those would probably be good enough then. So, thank you for your time. And I'm just gonna go to the edge of the barn, offer his hand out, so that way it's like as a polite thank you handshake.
He gives you a firm handshake back and looks at the man going, "Dang it, John, this is your fourth one today." Excuse me.
Sorry.
So, I'll leave you back to your work.
That was a lot easier than I thought.
And I was going to whisper into Null's ear, almost too easy. Is what he's whispering into Null's ear before calmly heading back to the party.
He just rolls his eyes. Great job, Ogman. Now you jinxed it.
Out of character, I'm sorry for being suspicious.
Oh, Ogman, did you guys find anything?
Ogman's gonna first take a look around the entire bar and just be like, we'll discuss this in the log room. And then Ogman's going to head, speaking of which, Cortana, since you were the only one in the room, can you lead us there, please?
Yep. Up here.
Okay. Yep. So, Ogman's going to hold the door for everyone to get in.
Arrives, he will say, "Give me a few minutes and I can give us a little bit more privacy."
And Ogman's going to close the door behind him. So, once you can give us some privacy, thank you, Liege, for that.
Liege will get into the center of the room, have everyone gather around, and ritually cast Leomund's tiny hut.
Oh, that's cute.
Yep. So, we are now in the tiny hut, I'm guessing, right?
So it will be opaque, and it will not let anyone hear what we are saying, so they can't see in or hear what we say.
Nice.
I don't care. Are you okay, Dragon?
New mic.
Oh.
So, yeah. Good. But continuing on. So, there's no library. It left town somehow.
Huh.
So that's one. Second thing is that there is ruins in the forest.
So, I mean, I'm suspecting that the library is still here. It's just the person that was in charge of the library left, so it's probably locked up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like we can't. And it's not like we can just go in without breaking in.
Agreed.
I'd rather not. The less attention we attract to ourselves, better.
Agreed. So, so my current plan is out of character, what time of day is it?
It is getting pretty close to evening.
Okay. So I say for the night we rest up, and then afterwards we, first thing in the morning, head to the forest to look for the ruins. Sound like a good idea, everyone? And he's asking everyone in the group.
Yeah.
I would suggest that we have a systematic system for searching these ruins so that we don't have to worry about tracking or wasting time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we should be tracking. Well, we should stick together as a group and just avoid anyone wandering off and getting lost.
Agreed. So I believe we're all good to head to sleep then for the night?
Well,
After
first we got
getting
dinner first.
Yeah. Dinner first, and then we'll just get some sleep. So I'm guessing that's the plan everyone's agreeing with?
Yep.
Alright.
Yes.
So, he's going to leave the tiny hut and the room to leave the party to their own devices if they want to discuss something without Augment. Well, actually, hold up. Actually, Augment's going to stay for a second because I just thought of this now. Speaking of which, Null, you said you speak about it later, but the hag.
I'm still unsure about what to do. Well, there's no reason to address it yet. I'm not much of a planner. What do you think, Nephrite? I was just as surprised to run into her as everyone else who knew about her in the first place.
As you stated earlier, there's no reason to discuss it as of yet. So for now, until the reason arises, we don't need to discuss it nor bring it up.
Exactly.
Alright then.
And if anyone else decides to bring it up and she gives a dead look to Quinn, I highly suggest you learn from your past and zip it.
Alright then. So I might have an idea. So, because remember, we had the idea of helping out to earn money. So I'll see if I can do that. Again, hopefully succeeding better. And he's gonna look dead at Quen. And Quen, at least, and I mean no offense if I say this to you, but you gotta try to find something that you enjoy yourself without looking like a lost puppy. Well, not looking, but acting like a lost puppy. And after saying that, Ogren will leave the room.
And also, he turns to Nephrite. Considering that some of the money I won on the ship was from you, and also since I used a good chunk of it on this room, I'll just consider this a donation to the bank, and I'm going to give you 23 gold. You got that sound?
I have that on audio, however, I have no control into getting into that bank. So, chat, whenever you just type it out and remind me, so that way I can type it up when I get home.
I will PM to you at the end of the session. Yeah, I will DM her.
All right.
Crap, I forgot about that. Sorry.
So how much gold are you spending? Because Storm, I'll quickly PM you how much.
I will. I'm putting down a note for myself. 23 GP. I will, and I will, and I am specifically leaving a message to myself. Tell Sound, you idiot.
Okay. Continuing on those, so does the party have anything else to discuss in the room?
No, that's it.
So, Augman is going to be making a second attempt at this. Well, let's actually get into a better position. Get about there. Have the flute. And see how horribly things go. Dirty 20. And this is Augman attempting to make money somehow. And again, I'm using the flute, my flute, so...
You do play a very merry tune. Probably one of the best, you can play. You've got the very few people to raise their heads up and look at you. And when your song is over, they clap.
Augman gives a polite bow, putting the flute away and just going to one of the tables to wait for dinner.
And I guess since no one else was going to do anything, I was going to head out and we'll join him. Oh, what the? There we go.
Also, Sound, you good with this sort of zoomed out still so far, or no?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, making sure.
Okay. And we'll have Saber come out too and join you guys for dinner. And you guys sit down as you see the woman from before carrying a tray of hot beef, potatoes, and carrot stew. It's got this aroma that almost feels like a very, very nice home-cooked meal.
Yeah. Feels like a good old-fashioned shift at Barrett's Tavern.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're very welcome. And again, I apologize for the inconvenience earlier.
Yeah, it's no problem.
It's no problem. It was, in its own way, it was somewhat funny. In a non-offensive way.
Oh, I've seen a few people where he did that trick that nearly gave him a dagger to the throat.
Ooh. I see what you mean.
Mm. But please, enjoy your stay with us tonight.
Okay.
So I'm going to make a quick, educated guess amongst the party. So correct me if I'm wrong to the party. But I'm guessing it's just going to be eat and go to bed. No one else is going to take side chatting and such.
Nope. I think we're good.
Okay, so that's null. Palmer, you're going to be doing any side chatting?
Not that I can think of.
Dragon? Yeah, it's pretty much going to be a case of the group's going to eat and then head to bed, so...
Alright.
Again, I was kind enough to ask.
I appreciate that.
So, I'll take this bed.
have some more people go up to bed as night takes away. Olney, you're gonna go up?
Yes.
Just wanted to double check.
Mm-hmm.
And soon all of you drift into a sound sleep.
Time for the gambling pool.
Slumber.
Nice.
Tell me I'm wrong on that's what we do with it.
Well, you're
So I think I
not.
know exactly what's coming first, and if I'm wrong, I will guess be wrong. Okay,
Okay.
I was wrong because I thought we'd be getting a null bit first, but okay.